How we doing? How we doing? Are we juicing? Previously on Kimba TV. Never Give Up says, do you shave anything or you go for home run to 75? I will probably look at 64, 67, 71 as shaves and head short opportunities, but I would like to hit a home run for 75, yeah. Okay, I did the Twitter and Discord alert. Let me do the highlights. Oh man, good morning, you guys. Anybody take the 7.5 short and like pixel run it by $40, $50 like we said? Is this making sense? Is this making sense? Shoo-wiggity, shoo-waggity. Unforgiven says, nope, I didn't see an edge. That's okay. It's not worthy of it. I don't think it's a good div. Plus, I'm hoping that it pivots on that naked point of control. You heard me? Or that would be nice. But if you did take a short from here, you can't lose, right? Look at this too. Dink, dink. So it got rejected at the 0.5. It couldn't make it there. So very nice. Very nice. Who juicing? Who juicing? We're above $1 million on the account. We're above $1 million on the account. Quit playing with me. Testnet. Testnet. We're over $1 million. It took a while. It took a while. Live deposit. How many of y'all were there when we did the 500K live deposit? How many of y'all were there when I did the $420,069 live deposit to Blowfin? How many of y'all were there when we did the live deposit, the 100,000 live deposit to Rollbit? Not that it really matters, but very nice. We did like we depoted. I had like 200 before. We took it. We did a bunch of depots to make it to like 505. Did a bunch of trades, win some, lose some, still at 450 or whatever. And then with one trade, boom. Shwiggity. Hyphy says, I can't believe you trust these exchanges. I think it's different because I know all the CEOs. So it's a little bit different. I'm not like a random, but have you seen like all the vice presidents come into the Twitch chat and offer to do like big giveaways with me? So it's a little bit different, Mikey, because I know all the guys like personally. Yeah, I have BingX too, but you do know that I have like 100 ETH that's been sitting at a gambling site for a year and a half. I have like shit all over the place, scattered. I've had this 100 ETH sitting here for 2 years almost. Remember this? Remember MarketMaker.Trade? I've had 100 ETH sitting here for a year and a half. I've had this thing sitting here. How much is 100 ETH right now? I've had this thing sitting here for a year and a half, if not longer. It's just been, I haven't even withdrawn it. Live deposit, haven't withdrawn it. Okay. Yeah, I have like I have a whole bunch of shit staked on GMX that I need to corral back. But this 100 ETH has sat here for a year and a half. It's literally sat here. I didn't touch it. I didn't move it. I didn't withdraw it. I didn't do anything. It's just been here. I have like a similar balance on stake and rollbit. Can you try moving it? We already have balls drop. I've done the TapBit 500K live deposit. I've done a 420,000 live deposit. 100,000 rollbit live deposit. If you can find clips for it, you can find all of the deposit addresses and track them yourself. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not here to like flex. But you wanna watch the demo traders cry a little bit this weekend? Hold on, let me move this. Oops. You want to watch the demo trade accusers cry a little bit this weekend? This is what it looks like when it's demo. Oh shit! Oh shit! But he owns TapBit. Fuck that, boy. I honestly don't know what else I could do. I've done live deposits of over $1 million. I've given away close to $500,000. I've been depositing and withdrawing for a year and a half. I don't know what else I could do. At this point, I'm going to just assume that it's a coping mechanism. You know, I don't know what else I could do. I've done everything that they've asked that I could do, and somehow, some way, conveniently, they don't see the live deposits, they don't see the withdrawals, they don't see the giveaways. Conveniently, they don't see any of the shit that they always ask to see. Crypto Chronic, is someone talking shit again? No, I'm just having fun with it. Shwiggity. All right, any questions, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing? Shout outs to everybody that took the Pixel Perfect 7.5. You can't lose. Your Drem is asking, did you close your long?
Not enough Latushi. Not enough Latushi. Not enough Latushi.
I don't want to be a broken record, brother, but your Drem, just remember, I talk about TPs, why I would TP, what edge would tell me to TP, and if I'm going to just hedge short instead of closing the long. Okay, I've been talking about where my home run targets are, and if I was going to think that it was going to get bearish, I was going to open hedge shorts. I'm not closing my long. Okay, so your Drem, I want you to make sure that you get caught up on the highlights, okay? Definitely get caught up on the May 1st, May 2nd, and then for sure get caught up on yesterday's. Yesterday's, I talk about every single outcome, where I would stop loss and profit, where I would TP, where I would hedge short, why I would hedge short. Okay, and you can also type exclamation rewind and listen to the TA that we already did today. Alrighty. That being said, alrighty, and let me do this for you as well, your Drem. Look, watch your Drem. Watch. Well, here, look first. We just crossed the milli. Oh, we're back under the milli, God damn it. We were just over a mil. Okay, now we're back. We're broke again. Anyways, look at that. Okay. And then watch this. Watch this. You see this? Watch what happens when I click it. You can do this yourself on all the exchanges. Okay. Here. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Here. There you go.
Shout out Kimber.
Alrighty, I'm not even showing my other MEXC. I'm not even showing my Kraken. I don't think it's really like a dick measuring contest, you know? It really just comes down to, do you know what you're doing? And I will not rest until all my fellow lions know what they're doing. So you guys can fight your own battles. You can choose how you want to risk your own money. You don't have to be in the same trade as me. Schwiggity. Schwiggity schwaggity. Get nasty. Get nasty. Banana Man says, can you show an example how a long open interest reset looks like? Sure. If you're curious, if I was juicing there, go watch the highlights. August 17th, go watch the highlights. Go watch the highlights. Get nasty with it. RPM says, I remember that week. That's the week I got my ban. What? What did you do? What did you do? And the real question is who banned you? If Nerd banned you, then it might not have been that bad. If another mod banned you, then it was probably something bad. Hey, but it's very great to have you back, brother. It's good that you're not banned. Everybody sees 7. So when you tap 7.5, you don't get bullish on the penetration. You get bullish on the retest. So the TPO point of control, I'm not even going to say the whole thing. Let me say it then. Make sure you identify levels, volume-based levels, time-based levels, Fibonacci, mathematical levels. Okay, lots of confluence with the 7A6 sweep liquidity. Okay, some of you guys front ran the 7.5. That's fucking awesome. You can't lose. Make sure you put your stop loss where you want to. Whether it's a TP on a short or you're thinking about longing, you've got a TPO point of control corresponding with 618 and also with volume. You have single prints to the downside. You've got the 59 to the 60 bullish retest as well, and also complete. Wow. This fucking creamer always making me burp. And you got single prints and Fibonacci to the downside. So whether you're in a short and you're looking for TP levels, whether you're looking to add or get into a long, you've got levels to the downside and levels to the upside. All of the levels to the upside and downside we talked about yesterday, so you can always watch the highlights if you want to know why the level is the level. The way it is says, how would you maximize profits with an entry of 59K? Like this, brother. So way it is, swing low, swing high. Okay, you don't want to be the guy that gets stopped out at the single print. And so you have to decide, do you want to get stopped out and maximize profits before this? Or what do you think the chances are that they're going to grab this? Way it is. So you've got a TPO point of control right here. The most bullish scenario is it does this, which it already did. It does this. Maybe it does this, doesn't grab single print and goes. So what do you think the chances are that it can hold here? What do you think the chances are that they want to stop out all of these longers, maybe grab the single print and go? What do you think the chances are that they don't grab the single print and go? And do you know how to do EV, expected value, in like statistics? That's why I always say try to think of the probability so you can come up with your own EV. So if I were you, way it is, if I have been losing, and I'm finally Gucci on this trade, I would figure out how much capital I need to recoup. And I would, depending on if that is 30%, higher than 30% or 40% of my total profits, I would seriously think about this invalidation. Meaning I'm going to get stopped out if this can't hold. And then I can always re-enter here, or I can always re-enter here, or I can always re-enter here. Okay, but you don't want to get stopped out of the single print. So if you are going to decide that you're going to maximize profits on the 382, it's either behind the 382, closer to the 0.5, or it's before the single print. And the best part, brother, is you know what your position size is, you know what your entry is, and so you know what your realized P&L would be if you get stopped out right here before the single print, if you get stopped out right here after the single print, if you get stopped out right here, if you get stopped out right here. Take a look at the actual number of what your realized P&L would be, and you make sure that you're not emotionally triggered. Some of these outcomes, you're going to look at the actual realized P&L and be like, nah, this is not cool. And so whatever happens, you've already looked at it. You've seen what the realized number would actually be, and you're not tripping. On to the next one. And not only would you be thinking about, okay, if I do end up closing it here, then what am I going to do if it just does this? How am I going to enter right there? Okay, if you don't want to figure out and deal with the how am I going to re-enter right here? How am I going to re-enter right here? How am I going to re-enter right here? Well, unfortunately, you know where you're supposed to put your stop loss if you don't want to get stopped out. Does that help? Yeah, that's about it. And then, you know, like the mathematics of like pixel perfect 7.5 usually goes there. So, if you are going to be somebody that tries to take like a more aggressive bullish retest long up there, you need to have a plan on what if it just straight nukes. So since the 7.5 to 0.5 rotation is the higher probability thing, and this, it doesn't have to be pixel perfect 7.5. It can happen after it grabs a 7.86, but the rotation from here going back here is normal. So if it does this, then it would be bearish. I think that's about it. Y'all Gucci? Shorters, I'm rooting for you. How many people on that 7.5 short? We have a bunch of lions on that 7.5 short, I feel like, right? And so none of you guys can lose. You guys want to think about what you would do if the 65 gets tapped. And you guys should know where your TPs are. Longers, are you going to shave if it sweeps 65? Yes or no? Some of you guys are going to wait for 67. Some of you guys are waiting at the single print.
He just told us to be prepared.
So Watchmakers at 64227. Damn, that's a really good entry. Watchmaker. LPZ says, are you going to shave, Kimba? I would like to shave at 67. I don't think I'll shave at the 786, but I think I'll try to go hedge short if it's there. Happy Saturday. Have an amazing weekend, Lions. Make sure you guys rest. Enjoy some time, friends and family, significant other, whatever it may be. Relax, let Tuche up. You know why though, right? Because I need everybody's best on Monday. I need everybody's best come Monday. Thursday's going to be interesting. We'll see what this thing wants to do now that we're back in range, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what this thing wants to do. Do we have the chance for a full rotation, ladies and gentlemen? Do we have a chance for a full rotation? It's gonna be an exciting week. And worst case scenario, you got to be okay with that, Lions, because that's still okay on the higher time frame. Golden pocket 7.5. Be alert. Stay safe. We got levels to the upside, levels to the downside. Volatility incoming for sure. Yup. Market makers know that I'm going on a flight. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Hold on. Since we can, since I'm going to turn this off, hold on. Wait. Here we go. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, Bears, we're all Lions. Sato, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. Tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss, Sato. He said he's going to smack the shit out of you. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend. I'm outro for real now. Peace, everybody.